apparently it's in the South area because you ball there.
Yeah.
You swagged out and Iowa State shit.
Dude, I realized today going through my clothes. Well, I can't wear this stuff to work, so I'm working from home. But I realized today most of my shirts for Iowa State are predominantly just basketball ones. Otherwise, they're just plain logoed like Iowa State. But I have way more basketball merch
Iowa
than I
State,
do
where
like
we give you
football.
directions so you actually show up.
Yeah. Well, we have to do that. Otherwise, we get lost, dude. And we're a state of farmers, so you have to speak in cardinal directions.
We don't know what
you
to
hate that.
We don't know what to do anymore. All these alcoholics can't drink Bud Light anymore. So now
and can't even drink Busch Light either.
Oh no! What are we?
They threw the baby out with the bathwater.
Dude, it's like alcohol methadone babies.
Yes. No, isn't that annoying though? How much people just use cardinal directions? They piss me off when they use that.
Yeah, I'm better off with like street signs, stuff like that.
Right. The amount of times people go, we go on the north side of this building. I don't know which way that is, dude. I'm supposed to keep. That's what pisses me off.
Hey, wait, I'm going to stop you right there. Do you know a good compass app I can download to help me find this place?
No shit. That's how I feel. My girlfriend does that because she grew up on a farm, right?
Yeah. Oh, hey,
so, like,
okay,
she
calm
knows,
down
like,
there,
the
Miss
North
Lewis
Field.
and Clark.
Yeah. I didn't know I needed to hire Sacagawea to help guide me down the Mississippi to find my way to the barn.
Dude, I don't know how to taste dirt and tell what direction I'm going.
Yeah, this is West dirt. We need to go that way.
Oh, yeah.
I can taste the trail of teals. This is West dirt.
Oh, man. It's got a hint of gold.
Yeah, it's infuriating. I don't understand why people try to talk to me like that. And I've explained, I guess we just didn't grow up knowing that. I've been told now that I'm wrong for not knowing which way north and south and east and west is at all times. Like I should know. I'll be honest too. I'd never get this right, and I never remember. Like the sun sets in the west, correct? Am I right?
Yeah,
on that?
That's the only directions
cool.
I know is east and west because it rises in the east, sets in the west.
Right. Then I got a 50-50 shot. I'm picking which way is north or south.
Oh yeah, and I'm probably wrong.
Yeah. Well, I can kind of do it. Okay. I have to do those kind of deduction skills. Like, I know people who know right away. They're just like, oh, yeah, no, north's that way, south's that way. I have to look up where the sun is. If it's noon, I'm fucked.
I look into the sun, I'm
like,
immediately
I'm
blinded, and then I get a 25% chance of pointing in the right direction.
Bear Grylls would be pissed if he was on an adventure with me.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be like, yeah, I use a compass.
Yeah. And I have to do that, and then the only way I can think about it then is to think about which way certain cities are. The way I always know where west is, if I'm near streets and stuff or whatever, I can go, okay, Council Bluffs is that way, which is west, so that's west. And then I can deduct from there, because I can be like, okay, so then if we wanted to go that way, that would be north. And like that's the only way I can do it. Like, it's never right away. I have to think about it real hard, like I'm doing a long algebra question.
Yeah, I have no shot unless I'm using my car, because it has a compass.
Yeah. So I got to go back to Dad's and get this, but I was going through his shed trying to help him find a golf club in one of the sheds, and I found a bucket of knives in the shed, like a 5-gallon bucket of knives.
Okay, this is for when I throw at targets.
Yeah.
I used to be a carny. I threw at
weird
people.
Blood stains in there too. I don't know. Apparently nipped a couple people. No, it was like I think they were all the knives that Grandpa had in the case, in his gun case, remember?
Okay.
And so I'm going to go back and get a couple because there's some awesome ones in there. But one of them is a straight, like, tactical survival knife with a compass on the butt of it.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep that and just have that at all times.
All right, Daniel Boone.
Yeah, dude. I'm surviving, dude. There is a just straight up Daniel Boone knife that I'm taking too. Dad said take whatever I wanted. I'm taking all the badass knives.
My place doesn't allow firearms, but I don't say anything about being armed to the teeth with knives.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have one posted right up outside the door when you go to answer the door, so I can be like, if I'm picking up from the pizza guy, I just always have my hand on a knife,
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, things are good. Yeah, give me the pizza.
Some people have bolt locks. You just have a Bowie knife right there.
I keep it on the outside. I put this as a knife-heavy home. You know how people put like card-carrying NRA member. I'm just gonna put knives out, bitch. That's
Yeah,
what
and you
mine
put a
says.
free one out there, so if they grab it, you can be like, self-defense. I had to stab him when I opened the door.
Yeah. I play by Daniel Boone rules, where if someone accuses me of cheating, we go into a separate room and we throw a knife down in the
I
middle
thought
of it.
you were going to say I wear them as a hat after I'm done.
No, that's Ed Gein, different.
Oh. You can see the mix-up.
Yeah, one never progressed from killing animals. Well, I guess he did. He killed a lot of people in bar fights. You know, that's like a famous rule that Daniel Boone did. I think it's Daniel Boone. Some famous card player, like, you know, when they'd gamble, they'd take the Bowie knife and they'd throw it in the middle of the room. They'd stand on the other end, and then that's how they figured out who was cheating.
This is my sheer ignorance, because I don't remember anything about the Daniel Boone thing, but were knife fights just like the Michael Jackson Bad video? They had to tie one hand together and try and stab each other?
Not in this one, but that would be good. That'd be more entertaining. No, they just went. If you got accused of like, if I accused you of cheating, right? I was like, you're a goddamn cheat. You're cheating at cards.
Mm-hmm.
That is like taking the white glove out and slapping you across the face.
Okay.
And so, in honor, we clear the room. You throw a knife in the middle of the floor, and then you proceed to fight each other. And whoever dies wasn't the cheater.
It's a lot less effective when the knife doesn't stick and it bounces back up.
Right. Damn it, I was trying to look cool and I fucked up.
Yeah.
Fuck. You're already losing the fight at that point.
Stab the waitress. Oh, shit.
If you don't get the knife to stick in the ground, Boone, you have to give him a free punch.
Yeah.
You know what happens. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep one of those in the car. Although that would be so weird. You know how the officers always ask you, are there any weapons in the car if you ever get pulled over?
Yeah.
And like get you out. Like, imagine me saying, "Yeah, I have a tactical knife under my seat."
We got a tactical knife, a bayonet back there. We got.
Yeah. I'm going to the Civil War reenactment. Okay. Sue me.
All right.
So, yeah, I wish I would have had one of those knives last night. It would have been cool to have.
Yeah. Start calling you Bobby Flett.
Yeah. Well, I went to help my girlfriend out. She's setting up for an event, and I had to help
her
with the
cut
horse
down
barns.
Some weight.
What?
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 Nothing.
I don't get. I guess cutting down weight. No, I didn't get that part. Weight of what?
You got knives. Cut. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
I had to explain it. Okay, no fun anymore.
I'm sorry. I didn't get the weight part. I was cutting weight. So I was trying to figure out where.
So I think I could use with cut. I mean, I was just throwing out something. It's like
I was doing word association. It doesn't make sense. It's fine. Don't point it out.
Just put a paper bag or a plastic bag over it. Help it sweat. I don't know.
I only know military tactics for knives. Okay, we're told how to torture people. That's all I know.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you go length.
Cut weight off the
you
back.
never go side to side. You go lengthwise. Duh.
But I had to cut open shavings for like horse stalls. And what sucks about doing stuff like that, because my girlfriend did grow up on a farm, like I mentioned, I don't know shit about farm stuff. So they're like, yeah, we're just going to prep these stalls. Yeah. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do?
Okay.
And it's funny because, you know, there's other men there who are like farm people. And to have them sit there and be like, hey, just go like, yeah, do this thing. And I'm like, yeah, okay, how do you do that? And they look at me and they're like, what? I almost feel like I'm being judged.
City boy.
Yeah. Where are you from? Council Bluffs. Proper. I'm not from out in the county areas.
I'm from the people that believe that your cows are ruining our environment.
Yeah. I drive a Tesla. Oh, God, it's one of them.
Race my truck, bitch.
Let me guess, you want a Bud Light?
Actually, yes, I do.
Yes, it'd be quite refreshing. No, it's, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. I just felt like a dipshit. I'm standing in a stall trying to help people out, and I don't fucking know. It gets to a point where I just do the thing where you stand off to the side, and you're just like, I'm going to stay out of the way, because I'm just in the way. I want to help, but I'm in the way. And it sucks. I hate it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't record the podcast last night, because I was helping my girlfriend. Or not really helping, I guess, at that point.
Yeah, I couldn't do any of that. But don't you guys have machines to do this?
You're right. Well, that's the thing. Like, I was sitting there thinking about that. Because it's just, they're like wood shavings, right? They're supposed to, they have the cows, but the horses
I can't wait till you come back and be like, I learned how to whittle.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time sitting in the barn, so I just grabbed myself some soap and used my Bowie knife and whittled me a nice little figurine. Looks like a horse.
This is a Clydesdale.
Yeah, I use the horse as my muse. And I forgot where I was going with that now. Fuck. I got stuck on the whittling thing. What was I talking about? Fuck.
You're sitting in the barn.
The idea it's the wood shavings, and they're all put in bags, right? They're just in 10-pound bags or some shit. I don't fucking know what they are, but they're just big square bales of sawdust shaving. They have to lay out in all these horses' pens, and then you have to cut them all open individually and pour them out. And I was just sitting there thinking the whole time, why are they doing it this way? Why don't they just have like a big fucking machine that sprays that sawdust and lays it down? And then you don't have to cut open bags.
Hey, guys, come here. I got Chat GPT on my phone. I'm going to ask how to simplify this.
Yeah. Are you saying you're above manual labor, city boy?
Yeah. Boys.
No, I'm just saying there's a more efficient way to do it.
City boy, here's a witch.
Yeah.
Using a computer.
Yeah. He wants to do something called engineering. Sounds like witchcraft to me.
His god of computers is telling him to make this easier.
He worships some devil named Sony.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I just was thinking of it just didn't make sense to me. I guess the only reason they do that is because then the way you package it, and then you can sell it by the certain amount, and all that shit. It's just all based off sales, I'm sure. But I was just thinking, man, this could be way more efficient.
Yeah, it could.
Right, but what is. I got my workout in. That was nice. It made sense why my girlfriend didn't ask me about going to the gym yesterday, because we ended up moving a lot of stuff.
It's funny you mentioned gym, because I saw a video and I was like, damn, I wonder if that works. There's a dude doing, he was seeing how it would affect him, like his muscles and all that stuff. If for his workouts he did prolonged, walking, running, and stuff on all fours.
Oh, I think I saw kind of a glimpse of this, but then I scrolled past it.
Dude's shoulders and arms were just fucking jacked.
Yeah, you're just propelling yourself.
Yeah, but I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But then he's like, I wanted to do it outside, and you saw how ridiculous this guy is. He's out in his front yard, and it's like, oh.
Meanwhile, the people of Wales will not go on a jog, but this man's running like a dog.
Yeah, exactly. He's making up for 6 of them at a time.
Dude, he is for sure getting the cops called on him now and then. There's a crackhead running through the neighborhood.
100%. I think this man's cooking meth in his basement.
Gollum.
He's running in the Shire. Damn,
yeah, dude. That makes sense though. That you would get super jacked from that. Remember when you were a kid and we'd run up the stairs with? I bet you that helped. I bet if we just went up our stairs. You're right. I bet if we just ran upstairs, just start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start running up the stairs.
The pro level would be to run down the stairs.
There's no way. Nobody's ever been able to do that. The last time I tried to do that, I tuck and rolled down the stairs and ran my face into the door.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. And I didn't supersonic either, dude. I hit a fucking.
He lost all your rings
goddamn
at the bottom.
door. Yeah, that door fucking stole all my coinage. It was not good.
Damn, dude. Sucks. Yeah.
Running on a force would be pretty sweet, though.
Yeah, but doing all that work, you realize it's crazy to see an overweight farmer when you realize how much they do, because you have to eat like an Olympian every day.
Right. It's it's that thing is they're used to all that manual labor, and then they kind of start getting rid of jobs and of like more physical stuff and delegating that out to people, and they don't know how to change their diet to eat less, so that's why they become overweight.
Okay.
It's the same reason why you see pro football players become fucking gigantic.
No,
after
they don't
quit.
do that. Neither do NBA players.
Yeah, none of those athletes blow up.
Charles Barkley, fit as a fiddle.
Yeah, Shaq, totally fit.
Yeah.
I saw pictures of Shaq. He pops up all the time.
The Shaq
highlights
from
him.
It?
The Shaq dude. When you see pictures of him when he first got to the league, he was just fucking jacked.
Yeah.
It's just a 22-year-old
Yeah, on
kid.
the Magic. Yeah.
Yeah. Just what is he, like 6'8"? Just fucking.
Yeah, he's like damn near 7 foot.
Yeah, probably. I'm probably shortchanging him, but like he's just jacked and like I'm just like, good God.
Yeah, so that's how he got the name Shaq Diesel, man.
I know, dude.
Yo.
It's just wild because you just see Shaq as a big dude. When you see him now, you're like, that makes proportionally sense. That makes sense what he looks like now. When you see him when he was like 22, he's just this monster of a human being, and you're just like, good God.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, he must have just ran through it like Showtime's Lakers era style, just running through it.
In Orlando, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, you get all those
like a
tourists.
good town to clean up.
Yeah, it does. You get all those moms.
Yeah, all those Disney moms. Shaq has a fetish for the Mickey ears.
Yeah. I'm gonna unload in that Mickey hat. You eat out of the bowl.
On days off of practice, I go over to the Magic Kingdom and I bring some magic with me.
Why do you think, Shaq? It's always calm.
Is that why they're called the Orlando Magic? Is because of Disney Magic Kingdom?
Probably. It wouldn't
Orlando.
surprise me.
I never put that together until right now.
It probably is. Who knows?
Who knows? Goddamn. Yeah.
Or
Dude,
it's just
but I have
because it's magic, they actually have a professional team. I don't know.
Cocaine magic. Poof.
That was Miami.
Yes. You can't tell me. Oh, yeah. Orlando's pills. That's definitely where the pill capital of the world starts. Yeah. I have to tell you this, dudes.
All right.
This is... So I got done helping my girlfriend last night, and she's got to stop and get gas. And we pull into the Hy-Vee Fresh. And she drove her car, and she gets out, and she's going to get gas. And I'm sitting in the car, and I'm talking to her. And all of a sudden, as soon as she opens her
drove two separate
car
cars.
door,
How inefficient.
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. I was sitting in the passenger
Oh,
seat.
I thought you meant like you drew. Okay.
No, I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and she opens her door to get out, and all of a sudden, as soon as she opens that, I hear, "Why the fuck do you sleep with her?" And I was like, what? And we both like, she's out of the car, looks over, I look over, and there's a dude in an Escalade. And then there's a chick in the driver's side door. She has it's wide open, and she's just swinging on this dude. She's like, "You fuck Savannah! You fuck Savannah!" And it's just a dude.
That's
going,
why you should have been a bro.
Stop.
Stand up and be like, "I fuck Savannah too."
I'm Spartacus.
yeah, dude.
No, dude. I took my cue from the black man on the opposite end of it. He was just standing there watching. And I was like, okay, this is a mind your own business situation, so I'm going to do the same. I saw him. He was like this. God damn.
Yeah,
I could
like
tell
everybody would.
Damn. Yeah, there was only us 3 cars there. And what's funny is my girlfriend just proceeded to just go and fill up like normal, and then she got in the car, and we just started watching.
Mm-hmm.
But she was swinging. And I don't know who this Savannah girl is, but she caused some fucking problems. And rightfully so, my girlfriend has the thought and goes, should we call the police? And I said, nope, this is none of our fucking business.
Well, Karen, let me tell you a couple things about not doing that.
You're right. Well, I would hope, I'm pretty sure you're on my side with that. No.
He's got an Escalade. He could literally go beep boop, and they're there. Like
right, yeah. He was fine. He could, if he wanted to call the police, he could.
He's a dude. This chick's hitting him. He's like, I said,
well, that's what I said to her. I was like, well, babe, if it was him hitting her, then I would have had to have gotten out of the car. But since it was her hitting him, I'm not doing shit.
Yo, all I got to say is I hope that guy's not married, because any chick that comes up to you and tries to hit you because they know you can't hit back, they're a problem.
Yeah, dude. Well, and this is where it gets crazy. Right after she asked me that, should we call the police? And I said, no, don't. We don't need to do anything. I said, no, it's not our business. Like, seriously, like I'm not, unless there's bodily fluids spilling out of somebody, I'm not doing anything. It's a domestic dispute.
So you think he's getting off on this?
Dude, this is a whole public humiliation thing, dude. Like, you know, guys who drive Escalades, dude, they're made of money. They're just trying to get off somehow.
How do you think they get that pearl paint?
And what happens, I didn't see this because I happened to be turning to her when I was telling her that. But as soon as I turned back, all of a sudden I see the fucking Escalade peeling off. The driver's side door's still open. He had like palm faced her away from the car and then just drove off.
Hell yeah, dude!
And then
that's
got
called
the door
smush.
shut.
He smushed her.
He smushed her. And then all of a sudden I proceed to see her run back to a Honda Civic and then get in it and then start chasing him. And, dude, I thought she was about to – I'm shitting you not. I thought she was going to try to fishtail him because she got about this close.
Oh, she was like doing police maneuvers?
Oh, my God. Yeah, dude, it was like Need for Speed Underground, Hot Pursuit.
Yeah, dude, somebody's watched Cops one too many times, man.
Yeah. Bad boy, what you going? Yeah. I don't know what Savannah – who Savannah is or what she's going, but apparently she is from Georgia because she got that peach on her. He couldn't resist, apparently.
Ooh, yeah, man.
Dude, it's so interesting, too. I don't know. The way this guy was dressed and he's in an Escalade, I was like, yeah, he probably did cheat on you. I mean, just look at what's going on here. Like, how do you expect that? And my girlfriend thought for sure that, like, she was stalking him. Because it made more sense when she brought it up. Like, he's just at a gas station, right, filling up, and she drove separately. So she had to be following him to then park behind him at this gas station and then confront him.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is honestly almost a little bit of a smart move because he's got to fill up gas. That means he can't drive too long in his Escalade. If she prevented him from filling up and she's got a full tank.
Well, that's the thing. She can chase him and he'll have to fill up again because the gas mileage.
He's got to stop. Yeah. Those Escalades are not doing you any justice on the MPGs, dude.
Yeah, I guarantee you that girl's like, damn, I should have talked him into buying a Hummer. No.
Right. But I wanted to bring this question. Like, you definitely don't call the police in that domestic dispute. Yeah. That's my point. Sure, my girlfriend's point was, like, especially once they peeled out and, like,
the better question is, if somebody's decking you in the face, at what point can you be like, all right, this is now self-defense? There has to be a legitimate number.
There has to be. But I think...
And that's all on camera.
Right, for sure. It has to be at this, like, Hy-Vee. There had to be footage. And I don't think she ever caught him in the face cleanly. I think she's done this a couple times where she knew just throw body shots.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nothing in the face, you know.
Nothing visible.
Yeah. But my girlfriend's argument was that especially once they took off, we should have got license plates and stuff so we could report them to the cops so they could stop them from possibly causing an accident. But my whole point was, you can call it in. Doesn't mean the cops are going to come do anything. It'll make you feel better, but I don't feel better about doing it because I think it's just going to make the situation way fucking worse for these people.
Yeah, you call it in, the cops are, it's just Carl. Yeah, Savannah's a better choice anyway. He's better off leaving.
Oh, that's what finally happened in that saga? Hey, Dale, you caught up on the Savannah situation?
Hey, come over here. Hey, listen to this. They're at Hy-Vee.
We're at the Hy-Vee Fresh, and she's getting fresh with George. It's fast and fresh over there.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It was...
well, there definitely wasn't a helpful smile in that aisle.
Right. And I don't know, man. That's my point, is like, it's just not my business to get involved there. It's a domestic dispute.
Yeah, it's a domestic dispute. I mean, what are you going to do? Throw yourself in between them?
That's how you get fucked up yourself.
I mean,
especially if she's like so mad at a person she's supposedly in a relationship with. Now you throw me in the mix, some
obviously
dude
they're
she doesn't
not.
know. Yeah, they're obviously not. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You throw me in there, some random NPC in her world, she's gonna fuck me up like you're on the streets of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so funny, the dynamic of that, because like the differing sides, and I guess it could be mentality. I don't know what it is, but guy cheats on a girl. We got a new thing. We're breaking it off over here, maybe. So if you flip it though, it's just game over, done. They move on, and the guy's just like, it really fucking sucks. Blow to the ego, yes, but I'm not gonna fucking even talk to you anymore.
Right. I don't know what causes that. I wonder if it has to do with the feeling of stability, whereas, like in a traditional relationship
I
between
get where
men
you're
and women,
going. It's because we lack emotion. Gotcha.
yes, no, but in a relationship, a woman is with a guy a lot of times. You're with in most relationships, just both ways. You're with somebody because it's stable and it's a safety net, and you're working together to make your life work, right? And then,
Sure.
if like for men, we know we can fall back on ourselves most of the time, whereas women are doing that now more, but not as like it's still like shattering when they've built this thing in their head about like building a life together. I don't know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying, but then, yeah, it's just such a catch-22 with how it works.
Yeah, dude. It makes no. It like it's not. It's just complete different ends of the spectrum of what goes on. Yeah, could you like it? Yeah, the whole situation there. If it's flipped, I have to go fight that dude to stop him from hurting that woman. Like I have to get out.
I mean,
of the car.
you could just jump out and beat Earl Hebner. Let's get it on. I'll allow it.
Yeah. I want a good, clean fight.
Dude.
Yeah, that is true, but it's I don't know. That's how I felt. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't get involved. That's what I just didn't want to do.
Yeah, dude, it sounds like you were damn close to unintentionally getting involved.
Right. It was when they sped off too. I literally turned to Alex and I go, "Don't go anywhere. Do not drive this car anywhere. You stay here and let them get as far away as possible."
Hey, don't go anywhere. Oh, by the way, you want a drink? I'm going inside to grab some shit.
Yeah. You want a bag of munchies? Those sound really good right now.
Yeah, dude. I think they just threw in a pizza. Let's go grab some slices.
Yeah. I had one more thing. I just also found it funny how the guy she's yelling and everybody's airing out the business for everybody, right?
Yeah,
and the guy just kept going, "Stop." That's all I ever heard him say was, "Stop it. Just stop."
No, he's treating her like a dog, dude. Stop. No, stop.
I'll put the bark collar on you. Yeah.
You just hear,
yeah, dude. It was wild though. Crazy times.
Yeah. That's insanity.
Have you ever witnessed anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah? You've a domestic dispute?
Yeah. It didn't go as cleanly as yours.
No. Was that at like a party in college or something?
Yeah. The fight was going. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. I just remember a big blow up that paused everybody's attention to be like, to do like the
they
little,
all did the whole party did a collective Tim Allen.
Yeah.
And then somebody's
dude. And then Pam Anderson walked out and displayed it like Vanna White.
It's tool time, all right. We're heading to the shed to pick weapons.
Oh man, it was crazy. But no, this was different because she got those hands because she was doing a little
somebody
attack.
stuttered Krav Maga.
Oh, it was just like by the coffee table. I just remember what happened. I don't remember what they're arguing. She was going off and just like kept doing one words and then would just get like a little like a Floyd Mayweather-esque quick jab in while talking to him and just kept hitting him on the side of the cheek. And I remember this was like probably 3-4 times where he did that before he grabbed her shoulders and just went, ugh, like that. That's all he did. He didn't hit her. He
Just
shoved
try to
her.
put distance in between.
But they're at the coffee table, and she did a cartoon flip over the couch and hit her head on the ground, and we just all went,
man.
ugh. Well, hey, man. Everybody was like, well, he didn't throw a punch. I mean.
Yeah. He was just trying to create distance, you know?
Yeah.
He had done the rope-a-dope and had her on the and was letting her tire herself out, but
Yeah, that's probably the craziest thing I've saw in person. It's not horrible, but at the same time, you're just like, ooh. That ended it right there, though. And then she just went away.
TKO.
I don't know. He continued like nothing happened. I was like, wow.
That's such a toxic relationship. I thank God I've never been in one of those.
I've had a girlfriend square up to me that once I broke up with her.
Yeah, I've never had that, thank God.
Well,
I've never had a woman swing on me.
Oh, I didn't have anybody swing up. I mean, but square up, like in that fighting pose, right in your face.
Right, right. I know. Oh, yeah, but was it playfully or like?
No. Oh no! I broke up, and then
you heard Bruce Buffer in the background. It's time.
yeah. And then I had crowd interference in the way of her own mother pulled her back. And just like, no.
Oh damn. Yeah, that all of a sudden her mom tags in. You thought she was holding her back, but her mom was tagging in. She's like, I'm about waiting for this day.
This is a handicap match.
Yeah, they were about to do the Dudley Boys fucking table move on you.
Get the table! Go sit! They were religious, so one of them could have done the testify on my ass. I don't know.
The only other thing I've had to do is I've had to de-escalate a situation because of dumb bitchery. Our cousins, one time, I went to a party with them, and just notoriously mouthy. I just won't mention their names, but you know which ones I'm talking about.
I can surmise.
I can do deduction here. And we were at some barn party. Once again, I don't know anything about barns, so I was very lost at this party.
It's like, where'd all the sawdust come from?
They're playing beer pong, and, you know, it's drunk people in their 20s, so they start fucking jawing at this person about something or whatever, and they start saying they're going to beat these dudes' asses. They're talking to men.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so they're just, like, jawing off.
The weight differential alone is
oh, my
comical.
God. Yeah, dude, it would have been, their skulls would have been caved in.
That's like flies coming up to a human going, I'll fuck you up.
If you flick their fucking temple, I think their head would explode.
No, there's a lot of pressure.
It's like a pop can if you put it in the freezer.
Yeah, dude. Their head's like a pop rock in a Coke can, dude.
And I was smart enough, at least at that age, to realize that when women start talking to dudes like that, and especially when people have been drinking, if I don't step in, they're going to realize I'm with them. And because I'm a dude, I get hit.
Yeah, you get to fight by proxy.
Yeah, I get hit by association. Yeah, and I'm not okay with that. So I walk over and say, which did the dumb thing. Well, honestly, first of all, I walked right over, like, got between the dudes and them, and, like, had my back to these dudes, and I was like, guys, fucking stop, and telling the girls to stop. And they're still jawing. So I did the only thing I could do in that moment. I picked them up threw them both over my shoulders, and carried them outside the barn, and then threw them on the ground and screamed at them like their father never did, and fucking taught them how to act right.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was very scared that I was.
Then I took my time at German suplex both.
Yeah, dude, I did, basically. I did a double German suplex. It was sweet. I F5 both of them onto the fucking gravel road.
You get up, it's an RKO.
And, yeah, but it was purely out of just, I don't want to get punched. If I was not there with them and they weren't my ride, I would have been like, yeah, whatever, just let that fucking unfold. But I knew I was going to have to get involved and probably end up fighting somebody if they didn't shut the fuck up. And that's not what I want.
Yeah.
I hate when girls use dudes as, like, gladiators. I present to you my champion, which will fight your champion.
No, dude. Well, I think that's a lot of it is they're like, oh, well, this person's with me. They'll have my back whether they want to or not.
No. What sucks, yeah, is like if you're with a horrible person, they assume that.
Yeah,
it's like,
that's
dude, I
called
don't
my
feel
20s.
like fighting
Everyone.
Everyone assumed you had their back at all times.
Well, the entirety of my 20s was that way. Even when I was married.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That you were gonna have to fight somebody else's battles.
Pretty much, because they get that over entitled sense of, oh, it's like contracted muscle.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, they start looking at you as a bouncer and less of a friend or partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It sucks.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's what I remember my buddy Josh one time said to me. He said, oh, if I were ever going to get in a fight, I'm just going to punch Wade in the head so he literally loses his fucking cool and just starts beating up people. I was like, oh, that's cool. Fucking punch me in the head and pull the grenade pin is like what you're making me sound like.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to concuss this asshole, and then he's going to go just crazy.
Right. Apparently, punching me in the head is my Russian words to activate me.
Yeah, dude, that's
what is the mission?
Man, he's the first sleeper cell to activate via violence.
I'm like bad dog. You beat me, I just bite harder. I'm broken people.
I can't help it. They feed me lead.
Kibbles and bits, more like kibble and shells.
Got to sharpen teeth somehow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
dude.
fun stuff, right?
It is. Oh.
I don't even know if any of that was funny, but here we are.
Man,
we
it is
talked
what
about
it is, dude. Shit.
Yeah. What's been going on with you, though, dude? What's new?
Not much. Just been working, reading dumb articles, stuff like that.
Oh,
dude,
nice.
I found one that I thought's funny. Speaking of women, this actually kind of works.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
There's a chick out there that's married, so she's got her contracted muscle.
Mm-hmm.
But she has 2 vaginas. She has dictated that one's for her husband and the other is for her career.
Her career?
Yeah.
Of what? OnlyFans?
Hey, did you read this article?
No. I just know what hoes do nowadays.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
I guess she's only half a hoe.
I don't know if she has like a electronic lift like they do for some of those garages so she could dictate which one's being used.
Okay, well, here's my question for that. Yeah, she puts duct tape over the one. It's
She's got a prop to block entrance.
It's like when you put your food in a office environment, you got to put property of Brad on it.
No, it's like those if you go to sex parties, dude. It's that way where they can tape off holes they don't want access to and stuff like that. That's what
she's got a hello, my name is Brad on sticker on it, so you know it belongs.
Oh man! Your husband likes Blink-182. I can tell by the font.
Dude, well, here's my question too about this anatomy, and maybe it addresses this in here. Does she have 2 vaginas, or does she have 2 openings? Because that's not the same thing. Does she have 2 sets of fallopian tubes?
Okay, let me butcher this fucking word here.
Okay.
Uterus. Okay, here's the word though.
Yeah, uterus is right. You're so far.
Didelphys.
Didelphys? Is that the condition she has?
Yes.
So she has 2 uteruses.
Yeah. So this condition affects about 1 in every 2,000. So
that doesn't sound as rare as it should be.
It really doesn't, but it means she has a double uterus, 2 sets of ovaries and 2 vaginas.
Okay. So she has both parts. Okay, then she's not lying. I was just making sure when she said she has 2 vaginas, you know, if one dude's blasting in one, right? Can you catch stuff in the other one if it's just yours?
No, it's got a little shutter just like a pinball table, so you can't go out of it. Just swing it over.
Dude, she could put 3 dicks in her at once then.
Yeah, dude.
Airtight takes one more for her.
Oh, dude. This is quite the little paragraph. As a teenager, the Australian said she noticed something was wrong with her nether region because her boyfriend's penis just kept hitting a wall. He was going deep.
Yeah. He kept on hitting the median next to me core.
He said I was shallow, but turns out I need somebody that bends to the east to the west.
He was parking in the garage, or in the shed, when he should have been parking in the garage. I'm not doing a good fucking Australian accent. Oh, he was banging into me side walls. Damn it, that's still bad. Anyway, we're going to stop doing that now.
You call that a clock?
I exhausted all of my... Call that a core port? Damn, dude, so she found out
beat
because...
up my dinghy.
That doesn't make sense, though. Wait. Hold up. Question.
Okay.
So she said she noticed something was wrong when her boyfriend was in there and he felt her hitting a wall. But so she doesn't have two openings; she just has two vaginas.
Yeah. I don't think it's possible to have two openings unless they were to medically drill into your body and do like a Flex Seal the gap between.
The plastic surgeon walks in. What we're thinking for your vagina is a open concept.
Okay, Hi, I'm Billy Mays, and we can Flex Seal that gap up and open you up on the rear end. Technically, you won't ever have anal again, but that's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God! Just turn your back door in. Ooh. That might be the ultimate, dude. That maybe gay guys would be like finally down to try it.
Oh, I'm not diverting from the norm.
Yeah, you could get rid of a lot of gold star gays that way.
Gotcha.
Wait, okay. So she doesn't. I just really want to know like how that works. That's crazy.
I love how she goes, Google was out of the question. We only had dial-up. What the shit? Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't answer my question quick enough.
No. Well, we only had dial-up. What is she doing in an interview for Oprah back in the day? Oh, this was her Jerry Springer tape. That's what it was.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it died. This interview died as well.
Yeah. Claims OnlyFans gives her the Bible. I don't know if you get how far you are in this article, but I opened it up because you sent it to me.
Yeah.
And the first line I read was, I'll keep her name, I guess, out of it. I guess it's in the New York Post. Fuck it. Miller claims OnlyFans has given her a platform to raise awareness about her uterus diaphyly.
Yeah, dude. She has 2 children. And if that her husband
and they're not biological brothers because they came out of the pussy, just different pussies.
Yeah, and the better thing is if this dude isn't getting like a DNA test, this is a wild boy.
Right. What if her uteruses and ovaries were on 2 different cycles, so she was always on her period?
Yeah, dude, you only get 2 weeks clearance each month.
Yeah, you get 2 weeks. That's it.
Oof.
That's a bummer, dude.
Dude,
you get twice the pussy, but half the amount of pussy.
If those period cycles overlapped, it looked like a horror movie was happening for like that portion because there's so much.
She looks like Carrie after prom. We actually have to supply her with blood during her time of the month because she loses so much.
She just goes gaunt.
She is ghostly at that time of the month.
Yeah, she's like, oh, when I was pregnant, I had to still use condoms. It's like, what?
Well, because she's filming for OnlyFans.
So my thing is, if you got pregnant in both, what's she afraid? They'll be like beta fish and fight?
Yeah, 100%.
It looked at me. I got to flare up.
She needs to do an experiment. That actually, can she, both her uteruses, be pregnant at the same time? Probably not, right? It'd be not enough room. She'd probably burst.
Yeah, or give birth to trolls.
Oh,
because those little troll dolls come out, like they couldn't have enough room.
She's tatted up too, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
It
There were
looks
also
like
complications after I gave birth, she explained. Both babies were born very small and needed several months in intensive care. Thankfully, they were both happy and healthy. Well, that's good news. Good for those kids. Finally feeling comfortable and confident, she made no plans to stop sharing OnlyFans content as she wanted to continue breaking the stigma around her condition. I don't think there's any stigma around that condition. I don't think anybody thinks that's bad.
for doing all this, she only makes $1,400 a week.
A week?
I'm sorry,
A
but
week?
no, yeah, I had thought people doing like sex work were making far more than that.
That's still fucking. It's $750,000 every year.
No, that's probably. I'm gonna say that's probably like.
Did you say 1,400 or 14,000?
1,400.
Oh, I apologize. Let me redo the math there.
No, that's like what, $140,000.
That's less than I know people who are making in IT right now.
Yeah.
72,000.
So
I guess. Okay, let's be honest though. Would you rather write code all day or take loads? I would take the latter probably.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just crazy.
It is crazy. But getting an article in the New York Post about this probably bumped.
So does he cheat on her if he goes in the other hole?
No.
And then he's like, does he call that hole Savannah?
Maybe that's what that lady was mad about. Is he fucked her the wrong hole? You fuck Savannah?
Yeah, she has pet names for holes.
Yeah, I fucked her Georgia Peach, dude. You fucked my butthole?
Oh man, I was looking for the seed.
That's wild though. 2 vaginas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Never
not the best.
No.
Well, it is the best. It sounds pretty cool, but it also sounds like a lot of work.
Oh yeah, but you could do it,
dude. Next time you have a girlfriend or a lady in your life complain about womanly problems, just be like, "At least you don't have 2."
Now you'd be,
and they're gonna be like, "What?"
You'd be insatiable.
Yeah.
You
wouldn't have.
Oh man, can you imagine down there just mouth mucking trying to get 2 off?
Does your gynecologist charge you for 2?
Does he use deep
sea
diving equipment to figure out where he's at?
Do you get charged double for each gynecologist visit though? Since they have to check both? That's what I want to know.
No.
Is it per body or per vagina? That's what I want to know.
Doctors We're really confused here.
I'm about to call a gynecologist up and be like, "Yo, you got to explain something to me. Do you guys charge by the number of pussies or by the body?"
So let me ask, in your medical opinion, when you're finger fucking them, so there's. Speaking of,
that means. Okay, sorry to cut you off 1 second. How many people live in the Omaha area?
What, 5?
Maybe. All I was just say. So that means there's at least 2 people, 2 or 3 people, within the Omaha area who have 2 vaginas.
Yeah.
And I think that means there's 1 in all of the Des Moines metro area that has that. Based off the statistics.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying they're out there.
Yeah. So we just gotta find them. Like, you should do OnlyFans.
Yeah, we're like Agent Mueller and Scully, dude. They're out there. We're going to find.
Yeah, dude. It's going to be weird, though, to prove it. You got to have sex under an X-ray machine.
You think so?
You got to show those.
Oh, actually, Omaha's only 500,000.
Oh, it's even less.
So there's only 2 there, which means I think Des Moines even less. There might not even be one in the Des Moines area.
I guess
Sorry.
They probably have more.
1. There's 1 unicorn.
They're not
There's
extinct.
1 magical unicorn within the Des Moines metro.
Oh, yeah, man.
There isn't even one in Iowa City. There's only 75,000 people there.
Yeah, well, checks out.
Yeah.
But no, speaking of fingering and stuff like that, a full body orgasm was described by an expert.
Okay.
And the way she described it makes me go, no wonder it's so hard for most women to have an orgasm, because she described it as a helium balloon that goes from basically from your box all the way up to your esophagus, and it just keeps filling with air. that's just like us. So what I equated that to is, oh, that's like me trying to blow up the bounce house for my child. This is, I'm just always out of breath trying to get it there.
A helium balloon from your vagina to your throat.
Yep, that's what it feels like.
I don't. That's what the orgasm itself feels like?
Yeah, a full body orgasm feels like, according to an expert.
I don't get it. That description doesn't help me figure it out at all. Yet again, women are just not communicate to me.
So
that doesn't make sense.
And she was doing this expert opinion based on somebody, because there was a female concert goer that had a loud full body orgasm partway through the Los Angeles Philharmonic's Friday performance at something Fifth Symphony.
Oh, dude, they found the G note.
Yeah, dude, the Fifth Symphony, dude. Is that Beethoven? Like, they're doing, oh yeah.
They hit the dun 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 dun.
It's rumbling just right.
Fuck.
It's going in my soul.
That explains why those dudes were so passionate about writing their like masterpieces.
See,
they were trying to get women to come.
They really were, dude. I thought Howard Stern's Private Parts was a joke when he's like doing the brrr, and the girl's getting off on the speaker. But now seeing this, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, they really do like vibrations.
Well, it's the same. Isn't that the old
Beach Boys had it
girls...
figured out? They're feeling good vibrations.
Come on. But isn't that like the old trope of like girls sitting on the dryer too? Like it's just vibration.
Yeah,
it's not the. It's the same thing. So sound waves doing it would make sense.
Yeah.
That's when like you know how girls go, I'm not in the mood. You were telling me you were in the mood at the harmonica or whatever the fuck. Philip harmonica, whatever the fuck it's called. How do you say it?
It was. Let me go back here. It was. Philharmonics.
But like, you can't tell me you're all horned up for a bunch of band nerds sitting up there.
Well,
I guess if you were in band, it might.
A bunch of people are theorizing that she had a remote-controlled vibrator. Which that checks out, but...
So she's cheating. She's like the chess guy with the butt plug in his ass.
Yeah. Oh, he's moving
just trying to steal clout. I'm trying to let you know music brings joy. We all know that. It doesn't have to bring you physical joy too, Janice.
Yeah, some said it was in a medical emergency as opposed to satiating sexual experience.
It was a medical emergency? What medical emergency?
These are theories from the audience. Like, oh, yeah, that lady over there was having a rough time. Yeah. It was making my husband want to help. He kept adjusting himself in the seat.
I've never seen somebody enjoy a seizure so much.
Oh, when she stopped, she was sweating and she kept saying, oh, my God, she got a really spiritual adventure.
Yeah. When Harry met Sally at the Orpheum.
Yeah, so this is a sex therapist and a relationship counselor. And it said it's possible, but context is everything. Nothing good happens in sex if the context is off. So apparently, this person only...
Are you saying music might have raped this woman?
Yes, Mozart from the grave.
Yeah. I've been tickling pussies with my music for decades.
Yeah. Beethoven coming out, dun 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 dun. I still got it.
I can't hear you. I can't hear their screams.
He only could feel vibrations, too.
Yeah. That always made me laugh. I think I've told this story on the podcast before, but there was a movie about like Beethoven we watched in school. And the whole movie, of course, is based on like him creating the Beethoven's Eighth or whatever it's fucking called.
Okay.
The famous dun 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 or whatever. And he, at one point, he befriends this young boy, which I was like,
oh, like the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, exactly. But there's a scene in the movie because he's deaf, and the kid brings him like a hearing horn. You know, back then they just had like a horn you'd stick in your fucking ear.
Dude, from a minotaur.
Yell into it. Yeah. That's why they're extinct.
Yeah, mythical properties.
And the kid, it gives it to him, and he's like, you try it out, and he puts it, and he says something in the ear, and he just goes, yeah, Beethoven's like, yes, it works. And then the kid leaves all happy, thinking he helped Beethoven, and the Beethoven just walks over to a drawer in his room, and he opens a drawer. And it's just filled with those fucking things. And he just puts it away. And he's just like, oh, people, he just lies to everybody if you give him an ear horn. I just love that he had like 1,000 of them and he didn't have the heart to tell this kid, you're a fucking idiot. I don't think I've tried this, you stupid little bastard.
I'm deaf.
You don't think I've tried everything?
Yeah,
music's my life, and you don't think I've tried everything?
Why do you think I'm putting my head on this piano to feel the vibration?
Oh, yeah, dude.
So she explained something that makes me think everything we've learned about cunnilingus is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can create an orgasmic sensation. This is because orgasms originate in the brain via the nervous system, not through intercourse. So I can say, maybe she's right, but for me, that's a goddamn lie. I need to touch myself.
Yeah. Okay. You believe that. Okay. And I guess there are dudes out there who claim they can.
Oh, yeah. Sting, where he lies, and I'm tantric.
Ooh, I come in my pants just thinking about it.
Exactly. I'm like the Coneheads, but in real life. Look at me.
Meanwhile, he's been putting his message in a bottle for years.
Oh, yeah, dude, that message.
It's pretty easy to say you get off on tantric sex when you can fucking literally get any pussy in the world because you're fucking.
The message in the bottle reads, I have low T and can't go.
I got low T and stranded out on an island.
Yeah, dude. Technically, anything that activates the pleasure receptors in the brain in the right context can produce pleasure and sometimes orgasm. So you hear that, gentlemen? Just play The Notebook on loop. You're done. You'd be like, I did my job. So hey, you 1 minute men out there better own the fucking Notebook and just be like,
yeah. Let Ryan Gosling do all the work for you.
That's right.
God damn it! What do you want? I only know clips from The Notebook because of, like, Instagram. Otherwise, I don't know.
I've only watched it once, and I got admonished for what I said in that movie.
I purposely fell asleep just to be a dickhead.
I was told I ruined the ending, and they knew about the ending.
How'd you ruin the ending? I know what the ending is.
Okay, good. So, as she's laying there, and he's trying to get her attention or something for her having her memory loss,
right.
I go, let's be honest. He's an old guy with a retiree check. He'd be at the casino not fucking worried about what she thinks.
Yeah, dude. He would just be not there, dude.
No, he's like, what's she going to do? Remember I'm not there? Ah, good one.
I've drained this bitch's bank account.
Dude.
It's the least I get after building that fucking house.
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird how much I know about the plot of this movie, though, even though I've never watched it.
You don't need to know much.
You know where else you don't need to know much, Nathan?
Funnygames.com. Check it out. Monday through Friday, we got hot content. But before you get all that hot content, make sure you check out YouTube, Comic Wade Taylor. All one word, Comic Wade Taylor. You can check out clips of this show, Not Worth the Time, as well as full episodes, and check out comedy clips from stand-up from that dude, plus his special Wild Horses. Then back on punandgame.com, check out everything we have from the entire network there at your fingertips. You can watch, listen, whatever your heart desires, but get some threads.
That's right. Hop on over to the Pun and Game shop, guys, where you can get t-shirts, hoodies, and all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at punandgame.com. So go grab yourself something nice, and don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout.
Woo! Whew, baby, that was a good 30 seconds. Let's watch The Notebook. Wow.
How do you know Savannah has 2 vaginas?
Who is it?